Hey, today we're going to play some Kahoot for reviewing for Friday's test, which I'm going to post on Canvas for you. So watch out for the test that I'm going to post for you. I'll give you more information as we come along with it. Just keep in mind, you can have 10 multiple choice questions over the Gilded Age up to the Spanish-American War. And then you're going to have an essay. I'm going to go ahead and I'll share the prompt with you by the end of class. So I'll message it to you. So I'll send it through your email. All right. And here's the code for our Kahoot for today, which we will play. It is, let's see, 26 11 43 2 or 26 11 432.
Wait, is Mariah gonna like?
I have somebody watching it. I'm assuming that's Mariah. Huh? I had for my past two class. Well, actually, this week, all week in my Civ 2 class, the one y'all took last year. I have some guy who's like 65. He keeps watching and he keeps making comments, but I'm not reading it. Like,
are you the class that does the fake babies?
No, that's Mr. Biddle. Yeah, thank goodness. It was a fun class, but
Wait, I want to do it. What class is it, Joseph?
Human Growth and Development.
There are like 5 of us.
Wait, I'm in CTE, but it's professional communication.
CTE,
you're in a different path.
Like kind of
Yeah, you got to be in the education path. You're in the business path.
No.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, talk to Miss Coffin about it.
I want to take care of a fake baby. I want to
Do
take
you
care of
though? They
have them at
cry
Walmart.
every 3 hours at night.
That's so cute. Didn't you say we're going to get them like
Well, at least the room's been like wiped out and sterilized and haven't been eating in there lately. So they ask about the smell. I'm telling them it's the smell of safety.
Sounds about right. It's the
They can't argue with
that. Well, Mariah, if you want to join the Kahoot, the code is 2611432.
Dude, they can see it.
I know.
Well,
I get it. What's that?
Welcome back, guys.
Welcome back.
What's going on, guys?
Today in history.
All right. In case we're going to go ahead and begin.
What's going on, guys?
Knees. But I'm going to have to make your test from scratch. I don't have access to last year's test. I don't remember what I did. So.
You know, she probably.
No, I do remember what I
She
did.
probably can't do Kahoot and watch the video at the same time.
Well, it doesn't matter. If she's playing Kahoot, she doesn't need the video, right?
You do to see what the
Yeah.
question is.
Well, can't you just shrink it? I mean, it's just YouTube.
That's true. Maybe.
All right, we're going to start. Gilded Age.
oh, the laptop is slower.
Look at you again.
Ah!
The Chinese will speak back this past year. The Chinese were taking R.
We mentioned this, why people didn't like Chinese.
What?
This is
Oh,
like
no.
It kicked me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Inference will definitely get you there.
It kicked me.
Because you think that's children? I mean, no, of course
I didn't know if you
not. Good job, Yeet.
Unfortunately,
I didn't even answer it. How did I get points?
You did.
Huh? Oh, we didn't mention this one. It has to do with a law that helped people get farmland.
Oh, dang it.
Yeah.
I know this one.
Yeah, the Homestead Act. Now, the gold rush, of course, was on our west coast.
Yeah, that was on California. That's why
yeah.
we got.
And the Dawes Act, I told you, had to do with Native Americans. And assimilation is just people becoming American. Whoa. Good job, Plato's poet.
The Gilded Age was after.
Yeah, the end of slavery.
I knew it was slavery. After.
It helped fuel urbanization. It was a period full of political corruption. So yeah,
End of slavery. That was Reconstruction, end of Civil War. Had a whole war about it. All right.
This is after the war.
Literally happened.
What is urbanization? Urbis from your Latin. So
It's obviously the growth of mountains. So
You're wrong. You gotta get those mountains taller.
it's kind of weird having the curtains closed in here. I feel like it's storming outside.
Almost like it is.
You'll listen.
Cutting the grass when it's wet. It's like, let's see.
No. What's
As do like people living in apartments, isn't it?
Oh no.
Nah, I clicked tenements because I didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
What? No.
Okay, here's
I
why.
didn't know. You never told us what tenements was.
Yeah, because I mean, okay.
I
So
read.
all right, so in urbanization, that's when you have multiple families living in an apartment. That's what tenement is. So if you're renting out an apartment to extra people, crime, yes, increased with urbanization. Tenements, yeah.
Why would
Pollution,
Why would transportation increase?
because in urbanization, the way it was, the factory was in the city and you live next to the factory. You have when you have what they call urban sprawl or suburbanization, when people move to the suburbs, that's when you have transportation helps with that. It helps you move out of the city. So instead of living in Dallas, you get to live like, I don't know, like Forney or something. Yeah, Rowlett. Yeah, get to commute.
That's where I live. I lived in Rowlett, but my grandparents worked in private apartments.
Aren't your grandparents rich?
Not even
That was someone
close.
That's someone else.
All right.
Not as in like the broke
How
heart.
did the gold?
We didn't talk about the gold rush yet. Okay, I think I have a letter on the.
Tell us the answer.
What? Well, wait. Okay, look. They both had to do with people
Don't say
moving.
anything else, please. I don't want to know about people.
Okay,
I think I got it wrong. I'm pretty sure that,
This is kind of yes.
yeah. See, here's the thing.
No.
Easy.
See, American Indians were displaced by European migrants. Yeah, see, like as people moved into California, yeah, a lot of the tribes were displaced. Homestead Act, it provided a lot of land, especially near railroads and stuff like that, which had to do with Plains Indians. So moving them further into reservations and even taking reservation land from them. Most of the population of America shifted from east to west. No, most of America's population is still going to be along the coast, the East Coast for a while. California will gradually become very populated. But yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, we didn't really talk, we didn't talk about that. I should probably go back and talk about the gold rush.
What attracts farmers to
I have a whole unit I talked about it in 8th grade. I think I just need to start bringing it up to you 11th graders.
Probably money.
please tell me I got this right.
No, it's all right.
Did
Fertile
you get
soil.
money?
No, it's fertile, but the thing is, it's going to be over-tilled, and eventually that's going to lead to the Dust Bowl. And it's going to be one of the factors leading to it.
I said it's probably money because I wasn't sure if it was money or not. So
No, it's not really money. Because
yeah, I know.
Now-
I didn't
Do
click.
you have lollipops?
I clicked
like
first one.
I don't think so.
Do you have a prize for who wins?
I have, yeah, I do. I have cheese and chive crackers.
Oh, I would kill for those right now.
Really?
I'd
Okay.
literally kill for those.
They've been in my room forever because no one wants to eat them.
I'll eat
So-
them.
Make sure they're not expired.
Well, they're from this summer. They shouldn't be too expired. 1 second, folks. Okay, I'll do that. Thank you.
It can't be too expired.
Now, I didn't buy them, so maybe they're older than I think. So I don't know.
Oh wait, really?
I don't know. Yeah, they were left in the room for a meeting, and I just left them in my closet when no one wanted to eat them.
Like a whole box of them?
No, it's just a pack, like little cheese cracker packs. Yeah, who might not like the immigrants as much? Yeah, nativists.
I was gonna say that.
Political bosses love themselves some immigrants because they saw them as a political base. Union leaders, I mean, yeah,
Cheap labor.
well, yeah, cheap labor. Captains of industry, they're the ones who really wanted to ship them over, like get some cheap work.
Labor.
Burp.
Native is for people who like to things to stay in the country, just stay in the country.
What is a labor union? Now, remember, if you've read the textbook, you'll know these answers so much better. You'll have another broader source of information.
It's definitely blue. It's like 9 million.
It's actually green.
Yes.
That's right. A group of people demanding better working conditions and benefits and stuff like that.
It doesn't tell you what place you're in anymore.
No, this says
It
you're on
just
the
says
podium.
you're on the.
They did change the website.
Well,
Yeah.
that's mainly because the podium is considered like the P5
Top
people.
5 people, yeah, but like.
No, it's top 3.
Blue.
Well, but the podium up there is top 5, which is what it's.
All right.
Top 3 is the final.
Top 3 is when it says you're on the podium.
So,
Yeah. I was in like fifth.
Oh gosh. I think it's the Knights of Labor.
It's the NFL boys. She's right.
We didn't talk about the individual
It's the
unions
ASF.
because I didn't see a point. Why? So yeah, they're going to be like big national unions. They're going to push
It's the
for
Knights
workers'
of Night.
rights. So is the AFL.
Mr. Wagner, did you write the Knights of Night?
I didn't make this.
Okay, thank God.
He never.
That's on the flashcard.
Yeah, I never make cahoots. I made two. I made two a long time ago, and it just took a long time. And I was like, I ain't got time for this. I make my Quizlets.
Yeah, we know that because they're very specialized to class.
Yeah, because nobody else does my stuff. So, no, I didn't really make anything for industrial ship. What? Hey, Bessemer process. Wink, wink.
There we go.
Wait, what did he say?
Silver to
I
gold.
don't know.
Wait, what did he say? What did you say?
Bessemer process. Yeah, it wasn't alchemy. Yeah, it was iron to steel. So you heat up that iron, you get some good carbon in there to make it, or other metals.
The giant metal thing that made steel really easily.
Yeah, because
And
'Cause-
iron comes from steel. Bronze is like
Oh,
a gold color.
Bronze is gold and copper.
Yeah.
it's copper and tin. Copper and tin makes the bronze. Okay.
Zilla.
Les
wait,
bronze.
Mr. Waiter, do you have a Quizlet for this
C'est
test?
bon.
Yeah,
Yeet. Oh my gosh.
could find one. I mean, there's a million U.S. history
Fred
ones.
Poet will never catch you.
I can
I'll
look.
look it up.
Okay, yeah, you could look it up.
Monopoly's a board game.
Really working.
I like.
I really think
it's
they
gotta
should-
be triangle.
Good job.
They
Saying
should
a
have
couple of
counted red correct.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, no, it's not.
But it's the context. It's the context. You know that's out of context.
Yeah.
What did Carnegie mean?
Oh.
Oh, this dude.
Yeah. It's called U.S. blank.
Deal.
No.
Thank
Sorry.
I just thought of steel first.
I really thought of
I'm
oil.
like, wait,
Nah.
no, is it oil?
Yeah, it's somebody else. who
He
uses the
said
oil
U.S. and I
type.
was like, Mr. Wagner, you can't give those answers so late. U.S.
It's to
It's
help.
not called U.S.
It's to help out
It's
people who are
a little
struggling.
sad
You
now.
know, I'm just here to help.
Oh,
Sad. Mr. Wagner, I'm sad because you give them hints. You give them hints and it's not
I just,
fair.
I don't know. I just can't watch somebody
Fair to the
drowning.
People who answer the fastest.
You can't give them hints and not upsets.
That's why you.
What did
Rockefeller, that was
That's one of them.
He's going over this.
U.S. No, it's standard. Yes.
no,
Standard.
It is standard. Yes.
No,
standard. Okay.
Standard iron.
standard oil. Very good, kids.
Standard oil.
I was
It's
really
not-
I got really
scared.
scared. You said oil and
You don't get extra points for a streak anymore.
Oh, you don't?
No.
That's dumb. I'm noticing that I'm not getting like over 1,000.
Well, the thing is about streaks is somebody's on top with a streak, they will never let a second place get close.
But that's basically.
Yeah. So I think they wanted to make it like I think they wanted to pump oxygen into the corpses down here. You know, like whenever you got like 10th place or something like that. Yeah, there's a best.
I'm thinking about going like full Kahoot mode next year.
No, you
What does
don't
that
have to
mean?
do that.
Then you
It
get
easy looks
first
at it and
place.
it answers in 2 seconds flat.
Yes.
No.
You want me to do that next
How
year?
do you do that
I want you
so
to-
fast?
Dude, his brain processes it
You have
faster
to
than
hit
most.
green next round.
No.
Next turn you have to hit green,
I only do that whenever I'm like light years ahead of y'all.
which is never gonna
Wait,
happen.
what power allowed for round two?
Yeah, it's electricity. Yeah, steam would be more like the 18th.
Nitroglycerin.
Now-
Isn't that,
TNT. Yeah, TNT was revolutionary in the 19th
Do
century.
you know who came up with nitroglycerin?
Nobel.
Nobel, Alfred Nobel, the creator of the Nobel Peace Prize.
Yeah.
Created one of the most destructive compounds in the world.
But it was also helpful. I mean, it helped like make
It was very
tunnels and
But it
mines.
caused consequences that he didn't enjoy, so he devoted the rest of his career to making peace.
Oh, that's really
True that.
sad.
True that.
But then he made the atomic bomb.
Careful,
Yeah,
Oh
hoping
yeah,
it-
I'm on fire in 5th place.
Hooray!
Hog, Karis, you're doing great.
What type of classes did you teach the native Americans?
I mentioned this. I mentioned this.
Oh,
How to eat,
It has to be that one.
how to make burgers.
If it's not that
it's
one,
not
then
science. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
Rick.
what?
Because
I
it
thought
was
that
about-
history.
Americanization is about teaching American culture. They were trying to make them more American. So yeah, culture is most directly tied to language.
If it wasn't English, I was gonna be very sad.
Was
So-
it the history and English?
Now history and government. Now they came.
I
Yeah.
genuinely thought it was government. That's
But,
very true.
They wanted to make sure they spoke the language first. So that was the primary thing.
Yeah, you can't learn if you don't know the language.
well, I mean, you can, it's just very difficult.
No, you can't, David. Be quiet. You're bad.
I don't care.
You do care.
No, I don't.
You just don't show your true face.
What about and then
And what did that?
If it's not this, I'm gonna.
One of us
Hardwired,
voted
very good.
At the same time.
It
and only made one
enclosed the
sound.
West, especially Texas.
That was probably me.
Yeah, it went boop, boop, boop. There were only like 4 votes. Only like 3,
or
4 votes. What was your score, Davidson?
963.
Mine was 965.
Mine was 965.
It was like.
Mine was
23 votes.
972.
It was close. Or close.
Now, what did the government do?
It's probably not.
Oh.
I was thinking the U.S. was a good person in this part.
I probably not.
When you think your own country is a good person, then you're like, wait.
Yeah, it starts regulating businesses. Not nationalize. That's.
I really thought, well, like,
There's
okay.
calls for it.
I don't
They
know
do it.
why my brain thought, oh, if they nationalize it, that makes it less in America. But
37.
no.
Now they did nationalize some land to give away to the railroads. Well, no, they already had the land. I guess really.
What is
It's
subsidized?
just territories.
Because I was really close to choosing
Subsidization means they start essentially giving them cash. So when you subsidize, well, yeah, it is the opposite.
Okay.
So like if you wanted to subsidize
I
like
just knew what subsidized meant.
like a car maker, you're giving them cash so they do better.
I know English.
Sometimes Logan totally stinks at it.
All right.
Sometimes I still score higher than Joseph.
Right.
If it's not this, I'm gonna be sad.
It could be.
better be the one.
It could be
Civil
2.
Service.
There are 2 that it could happen.
There could be 2, right?
Oh, I was so close to pressing that one.
You're wrong.
So
I don't care.
Oh, I'm dumb. I'm literally dumb.
civil
I was
service
thinking
reform had to
no.
do with political
I want you to-
machines were just giving civil jobs to their friends and
It's all right, I'm gonna
incompetent,
go
corrupt
next time.
people.
I literally
Nobody
knew
said
that. I knew that.
Yeah.
But I'm stupid.
Oh, no. We're just making mistakes. So,
I had labor unions.
yeah, so they wanted to make it where people got it based on merit. The best person gets the job.
Why did you move?
Ah.
Wait,
okay.
He
explain
wants
how
to.
you
Because
get
next
it.
time I'm going.
It's basically
And here's
because of
Larry.
corruption, political machines was corruption.
Good job,
It
Heat.
was, hey, you're my friend, so I'm gonna give you a job even though you don't deserve it and you aren't.
He's gonna catch these hands if he doesn't quit it.
No.
So the Dawes Act, if you remember, was supposed to give farmland to so it helped lead to more
I have no idea.
tornadoes.
I think it's from me.
I knew it.
No.
Definitely tornadoes, guys.
Yeah, so remember I said it was supposed to help Americanize Indians and give them
I
farmland.
was gonna click blue, but
Oh, yeah.
They refused to follow the Dawes Act, so they were pushed into reservation. Yeah, sorry, not cities, not. No, it wasn't tornadoes.
I thought it was
Tornadoes
cities.
conform to our laws. Hurricane, go away, we don't allow you here.
Hurricane.
That's what I
did.
Anti-hurricane fence here.
Hurricane, you've been banned from entering the state.
There you go.
It's like breaking news, Hurricane
Hurricane
Isaac is
pulled
breaking the
away.
law.
Who likes political machines?
I told you the answer for this earlier.
It's nativists, but I chose
Oh,
nobody
it's
because nobody likes
nativists.
political machines.
It's immigrants.
The one time I don't press immigrants is
The one
time I don't press
Yeah, see, remember, they're getting off the boat, like, say, at Ellis Island. They don't know anybody, but then you got the political boss there, or his cronies in the political machine, like handing them food, giving them a place to go where they can be safe.
That's why the
Buying
Italian mob
boats.
happened.
It's part of it. It's part of why it came to America. Yeah.
Because the Italian mob, all the Italians came over and there were mobsters that were ready to like, hey, you just do what we say. You get food, you get money, you get, and then everybody started
You get
working on
pizza.
everybody started working on cars, eating pizza, and being grease monkeys and speaking in El Italiano, and then
Okay.
boppity boom, you have the
Boppity
Bibbidi
boom.
boppity, you got it.
Bibbidi boppity boom, you got the
Bibbidi
boppity
boppity
boom.
boom, you got a mob, hey.
That's poor Italian.
Is
that it?
Yeah,
All right.
literally no one got it.
What two topics contribute to urban?
What's urbanization again?
I know, right?
What is it?
Erdoops.
It's
Erdoops.
accommodation and Americanization.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you being serious?
Yes.
I kind of don't trust.
I kind of clicked orange, you know?
It is one.
Good job. Urbanization is the growth of cities, industries, and immigration through the cities.
He was
So,
one time.
Not
but it's
exploration,
still-
expansion. Sorry, wrong class.
He was given the hint and he clicked the wrong.
I knew it was industrialization, but the Americanization just threw me off.
Remember, that's something that
Okay,
had more
just
to
start a
do.
new one.
Yeah, we got it.
I'm still on
Can
the
we do
podium.
this again?
I'm fine with
I'm
it.
on the podium.
We'll do another one. We'll do another one.
I didn't even make it on there.
I'm still on the podium.
That could have been me.
I wasn't even close.
Who is it? I don't.
That one you missed.
I'm so sad.
That one you missed.
And I still get the unknown.
All right, runner up.
Julian cares. Congratulations.
At least it's not like a massive.
Look, Julie and I are gonna take it this time.
Yeah, how, can you click on how
Are you
many
sure?
we missed? Like, I don't know, I wanna know how many I missed.
I don't know, can I?
Yeah, I think you can. I don't know.
No, don't make it
I
even.
wanna see which ones I missed.
No.
Full report.
No.
I don't know. I've never done this part.
It's gonna say all our names.
Well played. Thank you.
You can go to players to go to.
Players?
Oh my. Mr.
It's
Whitener.
I didn't touch it. It wants me to pay them real money.
Okay, never-
No,
don't
don't
pay
pay
them.
real money. Don't pay real money.
Don't pay them.
No money. No money for them.
What?
What happened?
Apparently you can't do like the review thing.
Yeah, it started to open it up, and then it said I can't do it. So I'm sorry.
If you don't pay the money.
Yeah, I'm not paying for that. But do another one. Now, this one's going to have some questions we have not gone over yet. So, yeah, I did it with the other class
Is
yesterday.
the video
They're
still
taking their
going?
test tomorrow.
Is the video still going?
New game.
Oh, yeah. Isn't there another song that Google plays? It's like a.
Yeah, they got different songs. I'd have
Can
to
you
mess.
put the cringy one?
It's too late. I already started this. I can't change the song after I start the pin.
This is the classic.
All right, so code is 35380 or 35380. You take your pick.
Oh, my phone is recording.
Are you White Shadow?
White Shadow.
I
Those
see
are
that
features
smile.
in there.
COVID-19.
COVID. So is the Corona.
My phone won't load.
COVID's actually an acronym.
Yeah.
It's a coronal viral disease, I think, something like that.
I think Mariah's trying to get it.
Oh. All right, let's see. Yeah.
I'm trying to get in.
Let's see if 6 people do this time.
That'd be sweet.
Or maybe I can just open another tab and just do it myself.
That would be deceitful, and you would have a loser because it'd be hard to do a few at the same time.
What if they both
Finally
turn
loaded
it first?
3-5.
That would mean y'all were very slow. There's no way Julie can do both so fast.
Watch.
Then I think that poor Chromebook couldn't handle it.
Chromebook just
After
explodes.
having one.
I don't know. Robert once had like 3 robots going.
3 robots.
I once put 50
Robert
in a
robots.
game and made Miss Martinez like rage. So it was great. I like botted the thing and it like, okay, she didn't know though. She
Why
had
is
no
it
idea.
working?
It just downloaded.
Oh.
Basically, like what I did is I made an auto answer. So it
Mhm.
auto answered with invisible people that weren't there and made everybody not score. So it like auto answered with invisible people and like immediately closed out and like would show like the leaderboard. Nobody would score up. Like that was great. That's
All right. Let's
funny.
hear it for education.
It's great for education.
Great.
You see the questions, you see the answers, and we're back to the
And we're back to the regular class.
All right, we're gonna have to
This time
start.
We had convinced her to do something other than like.
Wait, who's COVID-19?
All right, let's go ahead and start, kids.
You got to cross me out.
No. Gilded
I
egg.
guess we monetize.
Wait.
Yes, let's do it again.
Did I just pick the
Yes,
same
you just
one?
made the same one.
Oh no!
Which one?
I didn't mean to do that.
Too late.
It was-
Oh gosh.
Mr.
I meant to do the
Oh, wait,
progressive
wait,
there.
wait, wait. We just.
Mr. White, no.
Wait, wait,
This is, we're not doing this again.
You can exit quiz.
Mr.
Okay.
White, you can exit.
Yeah, let's go ahead and start a new one. I'm sorry, kids.
Last one.
I'm a bad teacher. Yeah, I meant to do this one. Like, see, progressive era.
Progressive.
Well, what? No, yeah, we don't.
Okay, change the music on this one.
You can't.
Lobby music.
Oh, lobby music. Yes.
Original.
Disco.
Oh, this gotta be funky.
Christmas, do Christmas.
No,
You
we're
do
not.
Halloween.
We love do Christmas.
No, that one's scary.
Ooh.
Wait, it was.
Wait, why is it so?
All right, the for real code is
Why is it
1689
so much
34 8
longer?
or
I like this one.
1689.
You chose
3, 4, 8.
No, I didn't mean this one. I was gonna put
My kids have been waiting for Halloween for a month now. So
I've been waiting for Halloween since last Halloween.
Yeah, I've been waiting for it since Saturday.
360 something days already.
See,
I
I'm
want
really
my
sad that we have a
See, it's
uniform here because every
360,
year on
like,
Halloween,
78.
I wear this
I've
really
been waiting
spider
Halloween
dress.
since 2 Halloweens
And
ago.
like,
It's the
yeah.
378th day.
Well.
But now it's on the Saturday, so.
Honestly, Spooktober's the best.
do this year. We're not sure if
We're
everything's gonna
good.
be open.
All
All
5 of us are here.
October's-
I don't like
right, kids, let's
Halloween's
begin.
my favorite.
I don't like
All right, now it's time for Kahoot mode, Mr. Whitebeard.
No,
You know what's
we
coming.
don't have to do that.
Okay. I do not like Crash Course History. I don't like Crash Course anything.
You know, I haven't reviewed my notes completely yet, so
Yeah,
if I would be wrong, I'm probably.
Oh, for shame. Yeah. Changing ideas about the function of the U.S. government. That's the big theme, is the government's getting huge and it's getting involved in everything.
Clap, you.
Um,
Did you listen?
It's a response to a lot of bad stuff.
Okay, if I go down, you're going down.
I wonder.
Davison is so Rona.
There are 4 movements of the history.
There's a best answer there. It's not a word they would use. It's not a phrase they would have used.
Huh? Wait, what?
I have no idea. Oh,
Yeah, so it had like that's like a really modern term. It doesn't quite mean the same thing, but yeah, it had mostly to do with like
What about red?
red. Yeah, that's part of it.
Yeah, because I kind of
It's part
thought,
of
I
it.
knew it was something about the social issues.
But the progressive era, there wasn't a lot of fight for like African American rights and stuff like that, or Hispanic rights, and like. So really, it was more just about like broad groups of people, like women and children, people who were employed, farmers, stuff like that.
No!
Good job, flame breather.
Political change.
Political change?
hmm
What happened to
There's
the
a
Oh,
best
it's
answer.
slow, man.
Yeah, and that mostly had to do with like the right to vote, stuff like that. The right to have a weekend off.
These questions are true.
Yeah, and they're faster on those ones. You should know this. It's just 3.
What?
What?
No, it doesn't.
No!
You have been in this class. Which one was first, second, and
It
third?
doesn't or it does.
Teddy Taft Wilson.
I knew that, then I pressed the opposite!
No. Yeah, first Teddy Roosevelt, then his buddy Taft was put in. Then they had a little squabble.
Oh, yeah, 'cause
Woodrow
they,
Wilson comes next.
Because they split the Republican Party, so.
Yeah.
Wilson.
This is
Yep.
too stressful. I knew it.
And then you looked at the picture and it's.
It was Teddy. Well, Teddy
Yes.
Roosevelt split the
No, I
party.
like really read the other ones. I was like, I saw the name. And I was
He
like,
tried to go
oh.
again, and the Republicans were like, no, no, no.
Look, it's comeback season. I can still pick it up.
All right.
Look.
Yeah.
Okay, Julie.
What website?
We did mention it.
Oh.
It won't click. I'm mad. Yo, guys, it's blue since I can't click.
Well,
Oh, I forgot what the Second Amendment
It
does.
was like spamming it. It wouldn't click. What's that?
Yep. The direct election of senators instead of having the states pick
I
it.
don't
Did
trust
you get
you.
green?
No, I think I got blue.
I don't
It just
trust
wouldn't
you.
let me click and I was mad.
So you said to tell everyone because.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I want to give you a chance.
White shadow.
Shadow.
White shadow.
That's
Yeah,
right.
I got that.
Remember, 17th Amendment had to do with direct election of senators, so people could vote for them now. 19th Amendment, women could now vote, so on and so forth. So it's the democratization of America. So it moved further away from being an old school republic.
Sweat shadow.
We talked about that.
We didn't talk about that.
Mm-hmm. They were your vocab terms at the beginning of the progressive unit. So vocabulary. Mm-hmm.
I really want to get a 999.
Yeah, see, look, initiatives and referendums allow people to propose laws or have direct vote for a law, like in a city, like like a statute. A recall is like when the population gets rid of like a bad governor or a bad mayor through vote. So this made the government officials respond to their needs, or they could get kicked out, or they could have a law passed they don't like. Remember, he was kind of he was the more aggressive version, I said, of gosh, what's his name? I forgot all of a
He's
sudden.
like
Booker T. Washington.
Yeah.
He wanted.
He was compared to later Malcolm X.
Yeah, you could say that because he was more radical. See, this one here, gradual gain of civil rights, that would be Booker T. Washington's idea of turn the other cheek, live a good life, and show a good example, whereas he called for action now. We did mention it.
What if nobody's white shadow is actually very
Then this is all a dream.
Melissa,
journalist?
I mean, Mariah.
Yeah, lynching. Yeah, remember we talked about yes, child labor and alcohol abuse were things that people were concerned about.
Am I the only one that got right?
Yeah.
You got it right. Ida B. Wells was calling for,
Can I have
she's
the
talking about the
copy?
problems of
You have that.
discrimination and lynching. There was that mob violence,
Oh,
killing usually of African Americans.
Sorry, I'm really.
I really want those old moldy crackers.
All right.
Stale.
No, I'm getting them.
Oh boy, I can't read that. The meat would be shoveled into carts, and the man who did the shoveling would not trouble to lift out a rat, even though he saw one. There were things that went into the sausage, in comparison with which the poisoned rat was a tidbit.
I don't think that's actually true.
It's not. Yeah, that's from the jungle. It was made up.
That's just like extra.
But it also wouldn't surprise.
Yeah, I'm sure it happened here and
Have you
there,
read the
but like,
book, Mind What You Eat? Or
Your
like,
network is slow, so you might
Never heard of
experience delays. How do you be talking
What was
about
it
a network like that?
it talked about the food packing
It says you have
and
or
how
whatever that is.
how
I'm
they
not now.
killed chickens.
mhm.
Is that
It's because I have one bar.
they'd hang them up by their
I have
feet
one
as
too.
fast
And
as they
I'm
could,
really
and then they'd get
good.
shocked and then killed.
I'm
And,
fine. I haven't
Whatever.
noticed.
and if they didn't get shocked, the workers would just like throw them against the wall. And they were talking about how like some of the workers would step on them and kill them because they like
Oh, yeah. I've seen videos and stuff like that. It's terrible. It's brutal.
Sometimes I'm just
So
in
great
class
video.
and showed a video of a puppy getting microwaved.
No.
A puppy.
No, I've never watched it.
What?
That was just video. That's right.
Whoa.
You can kind of guess based on what the question is. You don't have to look at it. If you remember about what Mr. Leitner said.
I know that's what it is. I just don't answer
There you go. Contributed to a Democratic win by splitting
Is
the
that what you're doing?
Republicans.
You're like trying to answer them all incorrectly.
that.
Very good.
You're just spamming.
I'm just gonna spam.
You don't want the crackers?
I have no hope at all because that kid's playing and I'm in the bottom, so it doesn't matter.
I don't know what kind of word that was though.
Muir's popular writings caught the attention of President Theodore Roosevelt, who invited him camping in Now, we didn't talk about this, Yosemite, but I mean, I mentioned he was the big conservationist. He's going to start.
No, you didn't.
He's going to
You're
start.
spamming great.
I didn't tell you all about that.
No, I was talking to Davidson.
It's going to be a big deal for him to preserve America's natural beauty. So the government's going to start
I think
doing.
one of us brought up that. No, I think it was.
Millions of acres were set aside to public property parks. Yeah, parks, right? Yeah, like Yosemite,
Yes,
we have
like
Yellowstone.
Yosemite.
You're not staying in the same place.
If you're spamming what I think you're spamming, Davidson, you got it right.
Oh, it's going really fast this time. Ah, I don't even get to read it.
It's definitely blue.
There you
Oh,
go.
yeah, good
Federal
job.
government took part in regulating business practices. Federal
Where's the fifth?
Yeah, wait a minute.
I was about to hit it until like time ran out, so.
Ah, for shame. Yeah, sorry, it was the federal government passed laws improving working conditions. This is more of a consumer side thing.
I always spam.
Wait, who's in? Ha! I'm in second. Oh, the jungle's right.
Now you got it right, Davidson.
Which one are you spamming?
Yeah, I don't know.
Great.
What is it?
Oh, no, that is not
What is
right.
the H
Yes.
in the
No, it's not.
Yes.
No, it's not. This is the one time you're right.
This is the one time I'm not going.
You suck.
I was like, no,
I
he's
still didn't
lying.
get 1,000, even though I looked at right when
I got 1,000.
Am I still in second?
Garbage.
I'm still in second.
Not for much longer.
I'm giving up.
I don't reserve activities.
Oh, we didn't talk about that yet, did we?
I think
It was
No. Everybody just click ring.
Wait, we did. We mentioned it.
I wasn't here.
It was a
No.
huge deal back then.
It's not.
No,
It's gonna be-
I'm dead serious. Click ring.
Yep, regulating monetary policy has to do with how much money
Okay.
you got
is in money supply, interest rates,
I
stuff
got
like that.
2,000.
I got 2,000.
No, you didn't.
There's no.
I got Green is the best color.
Everyone's staring the public yesterday and I was debating the right to vote.
Davidson, yet again. You got it correct.
You know what, I'm gonna start spamming a different color.
Start spamming red. It's opposite green.
We didn't really talk so much about this. It's,
Lobbying. I
Lobbying
hate
is-
myself.
lobbying is when you have people talk directly to senators and
I
stuff
better
like
still
that.
be in second.
Yeah, public protest and amending Constitution. Remember 19th Amendment? So, sorry, not strikes and lobbying federal legislators. I mean, they tried, right? But usually they shut their doors. Strikes, no, not so much.
Still in second.
You can do it, Karis.
I'm solidly in last place, so it doesn't matter.
Whoa. We the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union.
Okay, what you have to do is you have to read this. What I do.
Right.
You read.
I got this
You
right.
quickly read all the questions, and instead of reading the excerpt, all you have to do is think about what we've talked about in the class, right?
Mhm.
Yes, I heard.
And then just answer based on what you know that we've talked about.
And you do all that in the space of 0.5
Boom.
seconds. Congrats.
There's like a 50-point difference.
It's still a difference though. 50 points or 3,000.
Oh gosh. There were men who worked in the cooking rooms in the midst of steam and sickening odors. In these rooms, the germs of tuberculosis might live for 2 years, but the supply was renewed every hour. Yeah, tuberculosis used to be a major problem.
Tuberculosis.
You still don't want TB today because you don't get rid of it.
Of course you want TV.
You would.
Let's see.
Yeah, the NAACP. Very good. Whoop.
Jane Addams.
We mentioned Jane Addams, yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Mm-hmm.
There was like a picture of her.
Remember the whole house
Dang.
where they would educate immigrant children and stuff like that, so they could have a leg up in the world.
I want those crackers.
I don't think you can get it.
Frances Willard. No, we never talked about her. I'm not even sure who she is. But people already answered. It's too late.
Temperance.
Lawrence the first colleague.
Ooh, Temperance movie. Very good. Somebody remembered.
Not me, that's for sure.
That must come from the book. How did it affect the workplace in the U.S.? That's distracting.
You're distracting, Mr. White.
Probably.
Wait, that's arcing through the plastic. That's pretty cool.
Oh, it's gonna affect that one.
Factories were able to open late into the night. Yeah, that was the big one because they could already power factories through crude methods like steam and stuff. But yeah, I mean,
They didn't want to light candles so people could work all night or light lanterns.
well, kerosene's
That was kinda
expensive.
dangerous.
It was dangerous. Yeah, a lot of kerosene fires
And
happened.
so electricity was a lot better. All right, my 3 billion IQ says that it's.
I told y'all this already. Wait, well, yeah, you can get this.
Because I spammed it.
That's the best answer. Yeah, greater employment opportunities for Americans because people could live further away from a place of business and work there. All right, cool. I'm gonna show you your.
You win.
I'm gonna show you your essay prompt in a second. I gotta make-
No, I want the stale crackers.
You don't get this.
Ugh.
Good job, Plato's poet.
I hate that so much. Play-Doh.
You can have my half or whatever I use.
Hey, I brought it back though.
You could just have this.
I just gave up.
I feel like maybe they're a little gross.
Well played.
I did not.
Okay, is this even useful anymore? Did they take away all y'all's computers?
No? Oh, I can plug this into it.
Oh, okay.
I don't use the dual screen very
How
often
do you
because
know if your wisdom teeth are coming? Does your jaw hurt?
No.
Well, it can.
some people.
I have chronic migraine, so I'll never know.
Well, and it can also hurt your jaw, and, like whenever you. Effect.
I had mine taken out because the dentist told me to take them out. So I was like, okay.
Mine
Well,
are
my dentist
fine,
told me to
so
take them out
I
this summer, but I was like, nah.
I have big enough jaws that I don't need to unless something goes wrong.
What's
So
wrong?
I have to.
Here, let me upload the photo.
I'm so.
Smelly cherry crackers. Oh, I wish I had a desktop. I had a desktop by Microsoft Word instead of.
You can use the tab version of Microsoft.
Yeah, but
Word.
that's terrible. I'm not supposed to use it. There's no features. All right,
Give them the
so y'all want it? Oh, sure. All right, there you go. And where's my phone? I gotta upload. I think.
What do they look like?
Just cream cheese?
They look like they're stale.
All right,
You want to split them?
where's that photo at?
Are you sure?
Oh,
Thank
shoot.
I'm calling it the stale.
I'm calling it.
I'm gonna call it. I'm going to die of happiness that I'm getting food.
I've had stale crackers of those, and they're really bad. So if they're stale, you'll know immediately.
Here, I'm going to go ahead and end the live stream.
But I doubt there's.
All right, so I'm going to send a message out with the essay prompt. Make sure you study from the Gilded Age up to the Spanish American War. We're going to have our test on Friday. See you later.
Okay.
All right.